Less than halfway through the year, 2026 has already seen soaring temperatures across the world. Severe heat waves have hit multiple regions, driven by heat domes and long-term human-caused global warming. A heat dome is a weather phenomenon in which high atmospheric pressure traps hot air beneath it, causing temperatures to rise and remain unusually high for days or even weeks. Scientists say the planet has entered a pattern of consecutive extremely hot years.
It's very clear from this report that the climate is warming and the temperature is getting hotter. Some of the stats are that there's a 91% chance of one of the next 5 years exceeding 1.5 degrees. And the reality is this warming is becoming the new norm. We are seeing hotter and hotter years. So we're expecting one of the next 5 years to break temperature records, which was previously set in 2024, so not even that long ago in the past. The science is overwhelmingly clear that the climate is changing, it is getting hotter, and these temperature extremes are becoming the new norm.
A new report from the World Meteorological Organization warns of a hotter future ahead. There is a 91% chance that at least 1 year between 2026 and 2030 will exceed the 1.5 degrees Celsius warming threshold set under the Paris Agreement. Scientists say every fraction of warming increases extreme weather risks.
So 1.5 degrees is important as it's what was outlined in the Paris Agreement. So the aim of that was to try and limit warming to 1.5 degrees. And although that was looking at a long-term average, that was looking at the average over 20 years. And here we're looking at temporary exceedances for 1 year. As you approach that long-term average, you would expect these temporary exceedances of 1.5 to increase in frequency, which is what we're seeing. 2024 already exceeded 1.5 degrees, and we're predicting, very, very strong likelihood, so a 91% chance of one of the next 5 years exceeding 1.5 degrees. And it indicates that we are getting close to this kind of limit. The window to 1.5 degrees is definitely closing rapidly.
Extreme heat is already unfolding across several regions. The Indian subcontinent is seeing pre-monsoon temperatures rise above 47 degrees Celsius in some areas. Western Europe is experiencing early heat waves and temperatures above 35 degrees Celsius in cities like London and across parts of France. The Arctic is warming 3.5 times faster than the global average, speeding up ice loss and sea level rise. The Amazon is becoming hotter and drier, raising wildfire risk and threatening its role as a major carbon sink. A strong El Nino could last until 2028, pushing temperatures even higher and increasing the risk of record-breaking heat in 2027.
El Nino Southern Oscillation, and so, is a naturally occurring climate phenomena where the tropical Pacific warms and cools, depending on many different drivers. But it's kind of a naturally occurring oscillation that happens every couple of years. So we began this year in a cold phase, so a La Nina-like phase. And at the end of this year, we'll be ending up with a strong El Nino. And El Nino, because it's a warming of the tropical Pacific, it causes a global warming for a few years. So we're expecting around 0.2 degrees from a strong El Nino of warming on top of the already warming climate, which is why we're expecting 2027 to potentially be a record-breaking heat year. So expecting 2027 to be a very warm year. We have strong confidence that this year will end with a strong El Nino, and in our climate forecasts, there are indications that the El Nino will persist into 2028, which could potentially cause 2028 to also be a very warm year as well. But we have much lower confidence in this forecast than for the coming year.
All this suggests that climate change may be unfolding faster than societies can adapt. Overall, the warning is clear. The world is entering a more dangerous phase of warming, and climate change is outpacing global efforts to contain it.